also going to be talking about what has changed and a bit of the pros and cons of selling on Etsy or starting out on Etsy in 2022. Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Samantha, and on this channel, I talk about all things entrepreneurship, personal and skills development, anything to help you maximize your potential and live your best life. So today we're going to be talking about starting Etsy in 2022. In case you're wondering, like, is Etsy worth it in 2022? Almost 2 years ago in 2020, I did my first Etsy tutorial and I was showing you guys how to open up your Etsy shop and how to do your first listings and stuff. So if you haven't seen that video, don't worry, I'll still show you at the end of this video how to open an Etsy shop in 2022. But for those of you who have seen that video, I'm also going to be talking about what has changed and a bit of the pros and cons of selling on Etsy or starting out on Etsy in 2022, because a few things have changed and I've already done pros and cons videos, and which I'll leave linked for you in the cards and in the description box, possibly at the end of this video as well. So you guys can just go and check out and kind of catch up with that. But I have had some developments in how I feel about Etsy as a platform, which I want to share with you guys. Again, this is one of those things that we want to be able to talk about openly. So since the last time when I opened my Etsy shop and I showed you guys, a lot of countries have been removed from the Etsy eligibility list. And this is one of those things that has really broken my heart, because starting out on Etsy, or my really coming out and talking a lot about Etsy, was based on this. It was really based on the fact that it was like all inclusive. At the time that I opened, I think you could open an Etsy shop from anywhere in the world, any country, literally the smallest, the most forsaken country could open an Etsy account. And then come 2021, they started removing some countries from the list. So anyway, I'm just going to quickly run down the list of countries where you can actually open Etsy shops right now. So if you want to open an Etsy shop right now, I think we're in January, February 2022, you can do so from Australia, Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hong Kong, Hungary, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malaysia, Malta, Mexico, Morocco, New Zealand, Norway, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Turkey, United Kingdom, United States, and Vietnam. So you'll see right here, Africa, I've only seen 2, South Africa and Morocco. These are the only 2 African countries where you can open Etsy shops now. Ghana's gone, Nigeria's gone, Zimbabwe's gone. All the countries that used to be there, all gone. So even now in Dubai, in the Middle East, you cannot open an Etsy shop. I've had a lot of people reach out to me because of my Etsy videos. I've had people reach out to me on Instagram and in the comments saying that they just woke up and their shop has just been like closed and they don't even know why. See, this is one of the disadvantages that we talked about in the pros and cons videos, that having an Etsy shop is not really your platform. It's not your shop. It still belongs to Etsy. So if you are going to start an Etsy shop, I would still recommend it because it still offers a big platform. A lot of people come to Etsy and Etsy does a great job of advertising and promoting the platform. So a lot of people still come to Etsy to buy unique handmade crafts, arts and crafts, and other things which are not necessarily handmade, but they're unique items. So it still gives you such a big audience. It's a great platform. But what I wanted to say is, don't put all your eggs in Etsy. Use Etsy as a starting platform because it's so much cheaper than starting out or having a Shopify store, which will charge you a minimum of $29 every month just to run that website. Etsy is so much cheaper. It's only 20 cents per listing, which you will renew after 4 months. So if that product doesn't get sold, they're not going to charge you anything else. But if it does get sold, then they're going to be transaction fees. Don't feel entirely discouraged, but I would say if you are going to go out there and start an Etsy shop, have it at the back of your mind that this is something that's not really yours. Like, you don't have so much power over it. They can literally just block your shop and stop you from selling for whatever reason that they may come up with. I can't say personally, I know, because sometimes when people reach out to you and say, oh, the shop was just closed for no reason. Maybe they had disputes with customers. Maybe they were shortchanging customers. Maybe they were sending or selling stuff that's not rightly described. So I don't really know the true picture of what people are going through. And they say, oh, the shop this was just closed overnight, and they don't really know why. So I can't speak truly on their behalf, but what I can say and extract from that is the fact that when you have an Etsy shop, just have it at the back of your mind that you need to start developing or use it as a stepping stone to actually having your own platform, to then eventually being able to afford having a Shopify, a Wix website, or just any other platform. Use Etsy to learn about SEO. I've already done an SEO video, and I'll leave it linked for you in the cards in the description box as well, so you guys can go check it out. It's a really, really good video. I went in depth with that video. I feel like it's one of my best videos that I ever did, honestly. I would recommend you guys watch that. But what it allows you to do, or starting out on Etsy will allow you to do and help you to do, is to actually understand titling your products correctly in language that customers will understand, in language that customers are using to search for that particular product. It'll also help you to tag and to describe your products in a way that allows the search engines to pick your product all the way from Google, straight from Etsy. You know, someone will discover you from Google, or they'll discover you from Pinterest based on the titles, tags, and description that you've used. So use Etsy as a growing platform, not just for sales or to build up revenue and income to then start your own thing elsewhere, but also for this, to get experience in photography, labeling and shipping and all of these other things. And again, I've done shipping tutorials. I'll also leave those links for you in the cards and in the description box. I want to see you guys succeed. So if there's anything that you feel you want us to talk about, ask me, and I'm glad to do videos for you. So another thing that's changed since the last time I did my Etsy tutorial is tax into Europe. So this is not an Etsy imposed change, but where this gets tricky is that Etsy will charge the tax on the customer at the point of purchase when they're making that order from you. And then this tax is going to be removed from your account to Etsy at the end of the month. That will be part of your expenses. I might have to do another shipping tutorial. Guys, anyway, let me know if you want me to do one, and I'll definitely do one for you. But where it gets tricky now is that you have to make sure you place the Etsy tax information somewhere on your shipment document that allows the government or customs on the other side to see it and know that tax has already been paid on this product. It's happened far too many times that customers in Europe are having to pay twice for tax, which makes it really expensive for them to buy stuff from us. So you have to make sure that you put this information. Actually, it happened to me once that I actually ended up paying the tax twice. So the customer paid the tax to Etsy the first time, and then the second time, customer was charged tax on the other side, and they came back to me and I had to refund that tax to them. So it was a bit difficult for me now to go back and say, go to the document and show them this number or whatever it is. She's already been charged. And at this time, you don't want to go back and forth with customers, because if a customer starts leaving a negative review for you on Etsy, you know, this is a difference between you actually doing well on the platform and not. So another thing that Etsy has introduced are star seller badges. It's kind of like an indicator that this is a good shop to buy from. So for your shop to get the star seller badge, you need to qualify in these 5 areas. Respond to every one of your messages within 24 hours. So if a customer messages you, you have to respond within 24 hours. That's one of the criteria. And another thing is you need to get 95% of your orders need to be delivered on time, which means you're going to need to have a tracking number on those deliveries in order for them to track and see when a customer gets it. Basically, on-time delivery. The third thing that you need to qualify to have a star seller badge is having at least 10 sales in this 3-month period. Have at least 95% of your reviews as 5-star reviews, and you need to have certain sale targets. I think £200, $350 or 300 euro. And one of the quick implications I can tell you that this might have on your store is that if you don't have a star seller badge, someone will think like, oh, maybe you must not be a great shop, but maybe you are. It's just that you haven't met these conditions. So it might discourage sales from some shops and then encourage sales in other shops. So it could work to your advantage if you have a star seller badge. Yeah, star seller badge, chances are your sales would even go up. Your sales would increase because of this. But if you don't have it, I feel like it's one of those things that may deter people. And Etsy is already a very competitive platform. Anyway, guys, there's still a lot more to talk about regarding this, but I just want to say, don't be discouraged. There are always pros and cons to everything. You just have to weigh the options for yourself and see if it's going to be profitable for you. Like I said again, it's got such low startup costs and it's worth starting, because even if you're not, making millions through it, you're still going to be learning a lot. At the very least, you're going to be learning a lot. Chat with me in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys would want us to talk more about. I'm happy to dive deeper into any of these topics and to redo certain videos like the shipping ones to accommodate the tax stuff and all of this stuff. Anyway, for those of you who have not yet opened your Etsy shops, I've got a link in my description which you guys can use. It's not exactly an affiliate link, but you will get 40 free listings, and when you do, I will also get 40 free listings. So you can use that link in the description box below. And now I'm going to dive into the computer to show those of you who haven't yet opened your Etsy shops how to open your Etsy shop. So let's jump into the computer and I'll show you step by step how to open your Etsy shop. So first of all, you're going to need to register. Enter in your email, your password, confirm your password, and press register to get started. And once that's done, you need to scroll right to the bottom of the page where it says Sell on Etsy. Click on Get Started and start looking for your store name. You can actually check the availability, and if available, you can confirm and move forward. Add at least one listing to progress to the next stage. Make sure you put in your title, and given all the information pertaining to the category, the primary and secondary colors to your product, the materials that you've used, the technique, the occasion that it may be used for, celebration, and then your renewal options if you want it to be manual or automatic. And be sure to put in a detailed description. Add in your tags. You get 13 tags so that it can be discovered more easily. Add in your price and all the variations that there may be that you may have. Variations may be different colors of the same item. And then here you're going to enter in your shipping information. How long will it take you to deliver to different places, and what are you going to be charging for shipping? The next information you need to input relates to how you'll be getting paid. So you can enter in your PayPal, your bank account details, any and all means that will allow you to earn or to receive your money from Etsy. Next stage from there is setting up your billing, and this is how Etsy will take money from you at the end of the month, whether you're advertising or your listing charges, your transaction fees, etc. We've mentioned this in other videos, so if you want a slower paced, detailed store opening tutorial, you can check out the video that I'll be leaving linked for you in the description box below. You can now edit your profile photo, you can add in some details of videos and tell your story. Add videos and show people the behind the scenes of where you're making your awesome stuff. So guys, this has been the 2022 Etsy update, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. And if you have, you know what to do. Let me know by giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely do so. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know as soon as I publish other videos. Chat with me and I will see you on the next one.